Today, we're going to be building a vintage Pentium III machine from around 1999. This thing will be able to play tons of games, so let's get started. Now that we've built the computer, it's time to install Windows 98 SE. I've always found the setup process for Windows 98 quite appealing to go through, because it's colourful, it's just simple, and it's fairly relaxing to sit back and install Windows 98. So, with that SD card hard drive, as well as all the other components in the computer, like the Voodoo 3, this computer is going to be really fast. Now, you might recognise the Voodoo 3 from another one of my builds previously, and that is in fact the same Voodoo 3. I found that Voodoo 3 to be a bit overpowered for the Pentium II that it was previously in, so I've instead installed it in this machine, and it performs so good. Well, now that we've installed Windows 98, it's time to install our video and sound card drivers. Here you can see me installing the video card drivers, provided by 3DFX. And you have to restart the computer several times when installing drivers, but it's well worth it because using it without drivers just isn't right. Now that the whole computer's pretty much finished, let's try some games. So first of all, I'm going to try some Wolfenstein 3D. As you can see here, the sound is very good. This sound card, the Live 5.1, has proper Soundblaster 16 emulation, which means that it'll sound really good when you're playing these old games, and not bad. So yeah, and I think the emulation is really on point here, because it sounds really accurate. Well, I think it's time to take advantage of the 3DFX hardware. Let's try some Quake 2 using the 3DFX driver. The camera really doesn't do it justice. It just looks stunning in person. Seeing Quake running on a CRT with 3DFX hardware. Also, I should note, the CRT I use in these videos is actually one that I got brand new, so the image is really sharp on it. So this looks stunning in person. The combination of the sound and video card on this machine is just amazing. First of all, you have the power of 3DFX hardware, which is great. It does 2D and 3D amazingly. But then you have a Soundblaster Live, which covers DOS and Windows games amazingly. So you can really play any game from about 1990 to about 2001 on this computer. That's pretty cool. And if you're wondering why I have that little Seabird sticker stuck on the computer, it's because that's what I've decided to call this machine, Seabird. If you're wondering how I came up with the name, the chipset in this machine is a 440BX SE chipset. So I took the SE and C with the A on the end, and then B from the BX and Bird. And the case has a kind of flowy design, so I feel like the name suits. As for the case badge, I made that myself, and I think it turned out really well. All the parts just really work together in harmony to produce a really awesome gaming PC from around 1999. It took me about 3 days to build this computer all up, and I had a lot of trouble getting Windows 98 loaded, but I figured it out in the end. Anyway, that's about it for this video. I hope you enjoyed watching me build my new main Windows 98 PC, Seabird. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.